Have you ever done anything that you were so into, well, like maybe all sex, that nothing else exists? Nothing else exists. You were so into it that you're just totally focused. People know me as Gracie because I am a psychic who is known as Amazing Gracie. A little tongue in cheek. Uh, I've been practicing in this strange profession and wonderful profession for well over 30 years, and it's something that still continues to amaze and astound me. I have flavors of psychic. Psychic is an umbrella term. I'm a medium. That means I talk to dead people. I'm clairvoyant. That means I see visions. This is a talent I knew I had. So I started charging $5 a reading until I got so busy that I didn't have time. So I doubled it, and that's how I did it. I kept doubling my price until I could have a life as well as money. I started, by getting images from clouds and also staring at the clouds and dissipating them and just playing with the mind. And again, I knew stuff. And I would look at people and I would see the colors around them and the interplay of the colors, especially if they're with someone else. And I would just know things from that. And that was the start of my clairvoyance, which is French for clear seeing. It's just seeing with a different kind of focus. Like I didn't know I was clairvoyant, for instance, until I was reading palms one day and in trance, and I started seeing faces pop up. And I didn't know if the faces I saw were meaningful until I was describing a woman's father. And she said, if I showed you a picture, would you recognize it? I said, oh yeah. Well, it was not only the same guy that I was seeing in the palm, it was the same picture with the beret and everything. So it gave me a lot of validation. So I thought, if I can see these images and they're true images, why not share them with others? That's why the psychic sketches. Now that is what makes me different from other psychics, because I don't think that there are very many who do psychic sketches. I am a healer. I am a shaman who heals themselves and others through whatever modality they need. Some people need ritual, and I will use the drum, but laughter's healing. What tarot cards are in it? If you will look at the spread that I did, they're just pieces of cardboard. That's all they are. But what they do is they trigger something. And they trigger things that I didn't know I knew. In fact, a lot of the really amazing things that I say, I have no idea what I'm saying. I have no idea how it relates, but it's mostly dead on. When I touch your palm, I'm massaging it quite aggressively, actually, and I'm really connecting with your energy in that first instance. Before I really knew what I was doing, I would go into trance and see images, and things would occur to me that weren't in any palmistry books. I figure if you're skeptical, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to push for you to give me mine because I already have it. So it's not much of an issue for me. There's no psychic, no self-esteem. We all have big egos because we're so used to people saying, you're right, you're right, you're right. So that's my story. I'm sticking with it.